Hey guys, Dave Keller here from Minneapolis, Minnesota. You might be able to see in the background we're at the Skyway, sort of above the city in Minneapolis, which is how people here apparently get around the city. We walked around on the street and saw no one there, and they're all up here where it's nice and warm. Just finished interviewing Jeff Huge from JWH Investment Partners. Great conversation about his overall market outlook, his process, how he goes about picking stocks, using charts, following momentum, following relative strength. So some really good insights in there. We're going to go to Piper Jaffray shortly and meet with Craig Johnson, who's the chief technical strategist there, get his input on how he looks at the markets from a technical perspective. And then tonight I'm going to present to the CMT chapter on how to use charts to minimize behavioral biases. So a busy day here for StockCharts TV in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The first one is remember rule number 6. Has anyone heard this story? Okay, good. This is a good one. So the story is a prime minister is meeting with another head of state, and they're in his office, and they're talking about some things, and all of a sudden one of his sort of deputies comes in and says, huge problem, we're running into this issue, not sure how to deal with it, I'm totally panicking, and he goes, whoa, 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 Bob, remember rule number 6. And Bob goes, you're right, and walks out of the office. They keep talking. A few moments later, a woman comes in, oh, huge issue, we're having this problem, can't figure out how to deal with it. He goes, whoa, 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 Rebecca, remember rule number 6. She goes, okay, you're right, and walks out. So this happens a couple times with this person's, deputies coming in, and all he has to say is remember rule number 6. So the other person says, okay, that's amazing. What are these rules? What are these 6 rules? What is this rule number 6 that prevents people from panicking? He said, remember number 6 is don't take yourself so goddamn seriously. And he's like, well, that's great. What are the other 5 rules? He goes, there aren't any. Okay? So the lesson there, and the reason why I write that in my journal every day, is don't take yourself too seriously. Ralph Acampora, probably more than any other mentor of mine, encouraged me to do that when he first came up with a glass of Merlot at a cocktail hour years and years ago and asked if I would get more involved in the CMT Association. Hey guys, we're here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, day 2 of our Minneapolis trip. Yesterday we had a great time downtown, interviewed a number of great analysts. Today we're heading out to Ralph Acampora's farm outside of Minneapolis, about an hour outside of town. He has an incredible repository of market history, some fantastic historical documents about the region, but also some really cool long-term charts, including the world's largest chart of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So we'll see you there. Painted on the wall there.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Yeah, look at that dog. Hey there.
My buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Hey dog.
Hi.
How you guys doing? Right
Good.
on time.
Good.